Hey guys, how's it going? So this is a follow-up video to the one that I posted. I guess it was Friday. That was episode 55. I actually had to remove the video because I realized even though it was honest and fair, I don't think I was being unkind about my publisher, whom I value and esteem. I determined that there was definitely a risk that it came across as me playing victim, and my publisher might be set up as some kind of oppressor, which is definitely not the case. It's definitely not the case. I wanted to be clear, even after I posted that, I knew it was raw, and I knew that I would need to come here and clarify that my publisher has been sweet and kind and generous. And it may sound like I'm coming here to sort of compensate for I don't know, maybe some sort of like follow-up butt kissing or something like that, but that's not the case. I just really wanted to be fair to the publisher in retrospect and just say, like, overall the reason the situation I was talking about happened, and I'm going to be very vague at this point, was not due to anyone being a bad player. It was really just an unfortunate scenario of missed intentions and miscommunication. And the reason I posted it was, in that state, I was genuinely trying to capture that raw feeling of being an illustrator and having a huge challenge in the middle of a very big project, because these tales from the trenches are important to share with one another. There's a lot I'm learning from it, and I want to share that learning with other people while I'm in it. I'm kind of making a time capsule of my emotional state as well as how I'm thinking in this moment in time when everything is new. And there's value to processing that information without the filter of time, because our memories can fail us, and certainly our emotional memories fail us. I think a lot of mistakes and missteps that I've made in the past, not related to illustration necessarily, but just in life, might have been avoided if I was able to go to reference how I actually felt the last time I tried such and such. And and so that was kind of the spirit in which I posted the video. But of course, with a little bit of hindsight now, the weekend has passed. I just want to I've taken it down. I've taken the video down because it's just something that is possibly damaging, not to me, but to my relationship with my esteemed client. And yeah, so I believe that the purpose of the video has been served. I wish more people could see it because it is, again, it's a valuable story from the trenches. But if I'm using this war metaphor of trench, it's like maybe it seems like I'm in the trench shooting, and maybe my client's in a different trench across enemy lines shooting back. And if anything, we're both in the same trench shooting the other way, at the shooting in the same direction, I should say. So a bit of a war metaphor that's definitely not sufficient, but it'll do for now. So again, I think that the purpose has been served in that I also needed to have some. I was feeling really challenged by it. It was a hard week, and I wanted some support. I wanted to hear your feedback. I really wanted to know if you thought I was being crazy. I wanted to know if I was just totally out to lunch. And it's hard for you guys to really determine that unless you know the full situation and saw the different things that I was discussing, particularly the artwork. And I'm trying to be super vague so I don't again have to remove another video. But you guys are a classy bunch, and you guys gave me so many encouraging words. And the ones that, well, they were all good. I don't think anyone was like telling me bad advice. You guys all were cheerleading me on and just really helping me see things from a better perspective. Some were more empathetic or like um, trying to just encourage me to do my thing and not worry what other people think. And that was great. And other people were encouraging me to just stay the course and not give up, not to quit, to take my own advice and to go through these hard things and be positive about it. And that was also good advice. But the particular comment, I took it down now, so I might have to address it or like specifically reference it another time. But uh, there was one particular comment that just said, "Don't give up," and it really was the thing I needed to know, to hear in that moment, is to just know, like, don't give up, keep going. And yeah, it almost made me tear up. And I've had emails from this as a result of the episode I posted last time. And I've had people DM me on Instagram, and people are just so supportive. And you guys are, I just want to say thank you guys so much. hmm Um, yeah, last week was a hard week. I took the news harder because I was in the middle of a big film shoot for my Skillshare class. So I was just super exhausted and spent. And so I definitely feel better today. It's Monday. So I've had a weekend to process it. I've spoken with the publisher, and we had a really great chat, really constructive chat. And I can only say that I've resolved to make this book amazing and for my publisher to feel really happy with the work. You know, I am not the only person involved in this. If it was just my art, I might have, I might, you know, try to have my way more or whatever. But it's me, it's my publisher, it's the art directors, the designers, the people who sell their books. It's my agent. It's maybe even all the illustrators also with my agent because of the reputation, the line of association. My job is not just to represent myself and my own frustrations, but also to consider how I'm helping other people and supporting their jobs, supporting their livelihoods. And that gives meaning to what I'm doing, even though it's hard, even though I want to be done. Um, yeah, I'm just, I'm grateful for good dialogue, good honest dialogue that I was able to have, and for just, I'm very, I know this is going to turn out well. There's going to be this book at the end of the day, and it's going to have my name on it, and I'm going to be super freaking proud about it, proud of it, I should say. And the publisher, I'm going to do my best to make them proud. And one thing that really made me extra motivated, I'll say, was yesterday. I realized my two daughters have been such fans of this publisher, and they were so excited to have me work with them. I think they're very proud of their papa. And so I'm about to cry. But to think that I might quit and not have this title, and what that might mean for my kids to not have me on it. I know it's silly, it's really sentimental, but that's motivating. Like I want my girls to be proud of me, and yeah, that's about as motivating as I can get, and that alone is reason enough to keep going. Yeah, and maybe even long term, like there's value in for them in seeing their father, who's an artist working for a living, not give up. So yeah, I just wanted to give this follow up to yesterday or Friday's video. And again, I'm sorry I had to take it down, but I think it's for the better. And because I have to balance being a real person with being a professional, it just makes sense. So anyway, that's my follow up, and I hope to bring you more good news very soon. All right, peace. Have a good week.